it can hardly be enough to relieve people from their growing impatience and frustration, despite the indisputable changes that we continue to make. Take the further upgrades of healthcare, education, public administration too. We did more in 8 years than decades. But how can it be enough while the world we live in is so interconnected and Albanians are so intertwined with the world that the government is bound to be compared with a neighboring European Union, where healthcare, education systems, public administration have been built long before in Albania there was a state. Take inequality and social justice. We did a lot, but still a far more lot remains to be done. And I won't go on. I did not mean to present you with a litany of complaints, nor with an outcry for sympathy with my reflections on the search for lost time. But it is the end of another year after all, so if not now, when? Having to lead the country for a third unprecedented mandate is an honor and a privilege that I am the first Albanian to have. To me, this means something so important and so obliging toward the people of this country that I cannot find the words to express, and I am committed to give it all of myself to pay it back as much as it is humanly possible. In the coming days, I'll launch a new initiative of the government to open a new page of interaction between us, the government, and the people, independently from their political affiliation. These are very challenging times, and we have to act all together like citizens of Albania, like fathers, mothers, and children, like brothers and sisters, like people that want to give their best to their country, like humans that want the best for such a beautiful portion of earth that we are blessed to call home. The future we all want cannot be built just with our convictions and the freedom to express them, but also through our will to listen more to each other and work more closely together, despite our differences. If it seems too much easier said than done, when it comes to party politics, it should not be as difficult when it comes to the involvement of ordinary people in the common decisions we have to make. And who knows, in the run, it might help with decisions between political parties too. So, let me conclude by wishing that the new year will be for Albanians the year of listening to each other as humans, of relating to each other as people with whose life goes too quickly to waste it in destroying each other as enemies, as opposed to building together a shared future for their children. Thank you.